What you wanna do now? Should we head back to my place? When you give me that smile, I think my heart's turning up the pace. I don't care about what we do if I get to be with you. What you wanna do now? What's to be afraid of when we're young, stupid, and in love?
Say welcome to the vlog. Uh-oh. This is one of our water containers. My husband's cutting grass. So here are the plants. I'm gonna have to separate my cucumbers. Here's my hori-hori. It is wonderful. We got some celery down here. I didn't know where to put my celery, and if I put it out right now, like down over there, the chickens would probably eat it, so I put it here. Are you going for a ride? Oh, I thought you were picking her up.
I can, but I've got to move this. I'm going to have to get a bag and pick all that crap up at the front. I thought I would...
Oh, you mean their trash? The trash that was...
I thought I'd just like hit it and sling.
Nancy, are those your babies now? They're so beautiful. They're so pretty. You gonna play on the playground? Woo! Getting grassy feet. Here. For your little mom?
Gmail annoys you?
I said your Gmail was noisy. It's a loud noise. Welcome to the vlog. It's 4:30. It's May 1st. Happy May. Happy May. It's May Day. May Day. It's gonna be May. And we are waiting in our car for Texas Roadhouse. Just waiting for them to give us the sign. And what did we try? Where are they at? She got a pink drink from Dunkin' Donuts. And it's delish.
Yeah.
And I got me another butter pecan. What is it? She got a bucket and she got a umbrella. She finally found her a umbrella, a tiny one. And where are you gonna go with your umbrella?
It's been. See, I just put rain on my umbrella.
You gonna put rain on your umbrella?
No. What's me?
What kind of bucket did you get?
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
Yeah. I got a umbrella.
You got a umbrella.
Yeah, I can't grab it.
Who's on your umbrella?
The chef.
Who's on it?
Princess.
It's got Rapunzel and Moana and Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Cinderella, Cinderella.
We got umbrella.
That's our $3 buy from Target.
Yeah. Ooh, it's not a book. Oh, that can carry it.
Yeah. And I went to Target. I just picked up onesies. I don't technically need them right now, but I know I don't have any. So I just got a 12 months and in 18 months. So I have them. And then I picked these up.
Was it good?
They're so cute.
Oh yeah, them are cute. A little long though.
They are. They're 4T. They didn't have 3T. But if anything, we can just roll these bad boys up, right?
Yeah.
Because they look really thin. I weighed Journey this morning. Do you know how much she weighs?
No.
29 pounds.
Ooh.
I know.
I can't see.
And I got her this.
I can't even.
Chasing Rainbow.
I can't even.
Let's move this out of the way.
You're pretty.
I just heard my phone go boom.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Please gather your party quickly and proceed to the host stand to get one of the next available tables.
Hey guys.
I gotta gather my party.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like it burns. So give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorry's won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line, let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone? Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? Is busy. Gotta feel free sometimes, right? What doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone? Don't you wanna have fun?
Monday. I didn't vlog hardly anything yesterday, or did I? I don't even know. I know we came home and I talked to Danny for a long time, and then we were gonna watch a movie, and we actually started a movie, but had a lot of cussing in it. So we're like, yeah, let's turn this off, because Journey was awake. Swirly was playing with her cousin Evie. So it was like 10 o'clock. I was like, let's just go to bed. But I couldn't fall asleep. I think I have a pinched nerve in my shoulder, and I've had it before, but it's been years since it's bothered me. And so if you've ever had a pinched nerve, you know that specific feeling of how it feels. It's like, I almost want to call it like somebody putting a cigarette out on you. You know, it's just like really intensified pain in like one, I don't know, one area. So I was like trying to get comfortable. It was late when I fell asleep. And then this morning it was so like, but I am downstairs and getting ready to work. I'm gonna call Danny in a little bit. She wanted me to call her, like, even though we talk all the time, but we are going to discuss some things. And I told her, she was like, what time are you gonna be working? And I told her that we were going to get a coffee, which we did, and that I was going to water the animals, which I did not, because nobody needed water. But when we got home, Nathan came home. Nathan was here with his friend and his friend's girlfriend. They had been fishing. If you don't know, Sterling, my husband's cousin, has a cousin Julie and cousin Vince. They both live, there's a lake just right near us, and they have lakeside property, and so he goes down there to go fishing. So they went fishing, and then they come by because she wanted to see our chickens, which would be Nathan's friend's girlfriend. Wanted to see the chickens, so we just showed her chickens and ducks, and she got the whole experience with the goats and everything, you know. And then they went to go get something to eat, so I come down to work. But first I had to get Journey situated. She's out here having her Pediasure and watching some Mashed and the Bear, and I'm hoping she will knock out for a while. My husband is not feeling well. He thinks his is like congestion head type thing, which I told you guys that there's strep throat bronchitis going around at his work, so I'm hoping he's not getting anything like that. I'm thinking his might be from pollen and stuff. He did cut grass yesterday, so. But I have to work, and I'm gonna try to get a few done before I call Danny, just so I have, because whenever I talk to Danny, I just talk a long time, and I don't want to work. I'd rather just talk. I'm sure y'all understand, so I'm gonna get this done, and I'm so excited about the new machine. I was like, on the way back from getting our Dunkin', I was like, I like have butterflies, and like, I'm like, oh my gosh. I'll probably cry when it comes in, because I'm just like, ah. Anyway, let me get some work done. Hi guys. Excuse all this. I got up not too long ago when my son called. I slept in pretty late. It was after 9 o'clock when he had called, but I've got to package up orders. My battery's gonna die too, but I think I made 14 orders. Or actually, I didn't make 14 orders. I made 14 items. Some were doubles. So let's see. We got one, two, 3, 4, so that would be 8, 9. So we got 9 packages to ship. So I gotta package those up real quick, and then I'm going to start work. I'm hoping, it's raining today, so I'm hoping I can get a lot of orders out the door. I think there's only like 5 on my list that I have to make. And then there's also a couple samples I wanted to do. One I had a request for, so I was like, ooh, maybe I'll just make a sample, and that way, if she likes it, she can buy it, and if she don't, it's a sample and I can add it to my shop. So I'm gonna do that. I never like really do that kind of thing, like, but without them buying it, but I'm not adding a name. Maybe it will add a name. have to think about this. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. But first, package up orders. My husband went to go get a coffee, and Journey's down here watching her some Super JoJo. And I'll get these packaged up, and then I'll probably go upstairs and take my shower. But in the meantime, I'm gonna set one up to stitch out. Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. It is actually Tuesday, 10:30 at night. I'm probably just gonna add a bunch of clips into a vlog because I haven't been vlogging that much lately. We just, you know, you're not live. And my battery's gonna die. But I did want to share with you that Angela got her ribbon back in stock and is selling it. Now whether or not she'll be, when you see this video, I don't know. But I did order some ribbon from her. I probably should have ordered yellow, but I didn't. I mean, I have yellow. I have like 2 extra yellows. But I got it from Paper Mart, and if you ever use ribbon from Paper Mart, their ribbon is really, really soft. And so it tends to kind of snag when you sew it. Not like bad. I mean, I guess if you make enough ribbon trims, you can kind of, you know, see the difference, notice the difference. I haven't heard any complaints from anybody or anything, but I just want to share my ribbon haul. I'm just finished up a shirt. I'm getting ready to do 2 more and then head to bed. It's 10:30. Journey has her doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I'll update you all and let you know how that goes. Yeah, so. Hi guys, welcome to today's vlog. So it is Wednesday. Journey had her doctor's appointment this morning, so we went to it, and I am very happy. If you're new to my channel, we have a 3-year-old, our youngest, Journey, and we are, I'm pretty sure she's autistic. She has autism, but we've been trying. We've had a lot of signs leading up to it, and then finally we're like, oh my gosh, this is what she has, you know what I mean? So we filled out paperwork and all that stuff way back when, and it was around Christmas time, and they were supposed to give us a call back. We never heard anything. It's like we vanished off the face of the earth. Like I don't know why they haven't contacted us. I don't know. We haven't heard nothing. 0. And so, if you don't know, we didn't like her pediatrician. I've just had a lot of issues with that pediatrician, and not I just never had a good experience. And the last time I had to take her in, let's just go on a space. Hold. Okay, had to delete some stuff. The last time I had to take her to the doctor was right before, like a couple days before she turned 3, and they couldn't do her well child checkup, even though she was going to be 3 in a couple days. They couldn't do it until after she turned 3, but because at that appointment I just was not happy at all. We always see a different doctor, and this particular doctor I saw at that time was one that we have saw before, and I just did not like her. She was not very personable. She just, let me turn this up just a long way. Oh, a long way. There we go. She just really wasn't, like, I don't know. It's like she nodded her head a lot and didn't really answer any questions. And so this time, you know, I thought Journey had a UTI because she said it hurt when she peed, and she was, you know, we were trying to potty train her. And her pee was cloudy, and every time she peed, she had, you know, she knew something wasn't right, and she would let us know. So I'm thinking UTI. And I know, you know, a lot of times little girls can get that, especially if they're, you know, in diapers or, you know, holding their pee, and it's caused by bacteria. I had somebody comment that you can only get a UTI if you're sexually active, and that's, you know, not true. There's plenty of little girls. It's caused by bacteria. Bacteria gets up into the urethra, and, you know, then will go into your, can go into your bladder, it can go up into your kidneys. It just, you know, it's caused by infection, and a lot of times it's, you know, caused by poop. If you wipe the wrong way, you can get one that way. So anyway, I went to her appointment then, and was concerned that she might have one, and the only thing they said, they just checked her, and the doctor just said she doesn't look like she has one. Didn't bother to check her urine or anything in. We ended up taking her somewhere else. So, but oh, and at that time, this is the part that got me. At the time, same time, Journey had it looked like athlete's foot or eczema in between her toes, and her skin was like peeling off, and it was very scaly. And so I deal with eczema, you know, and I was like, you know, I wonder if she's getting eczema, like if that's something that she got from me, but she's just getting it on her toes. And so I, at the appointment for her UTI, I said, oh, she also has something going on with her toes. I was wondering if you could take a look at that. Well, you're not here for her toes, you're here for something else. Put Vaseline on it. So that was the last time I decided I wanted to go to that doctor's office, and so I have not been back there. And so with all this going on with Journey, I canceled her 3-year well-child checkup because I did not want to go there. And so anyway, it's just something that has been, you know, on the back burner, and we had this other ball rolling with, you know, getting her checked for autism. And so I just was like, okay, we'll deal with this, you know, one step at a time. And well, since they never responded to us, or, you know, haven't heard back, somebody will call you on this date, and nobody ever calls, and they're like, oh. Anyway, so we decided to go with a different doctor. And so I'm very happy with this doctor. She was very nice. We will only see her when we go there, and I'm very thrilled about that we won't be passed off to like a bunch of different doctors, because the other place, it's like they have like so many, 4 or 5 different doctors at work, and so each time I go, you see a different doctor, so you get to know all the doctors. Although it always seems like there was one really good doctor that we liked. We saw the head doctor before, and I really liked him, like the doctor that they all work under. But other than that, there was like one that constantly just and one that just knew everything and would not let you talk. And that was the one that said, you know, you're not here for that, you're here for something else. Oh. So anyway, she definitely thinks that there's something. She's like, if not autism, she could have OCD, and she's like, or she could have high functioning autism and OCD. So she's like, got all the stuff. She's getting, we'll be sent the paperwork again. We'll fill that out. It's like a big book. So we're going to do that again, and we'll go with this doctor and their team and all that. So the ball is rolling And that's what we want. The main thing is, like, we aren't as concerned about getting her, I won't say we're not concerned with getting her like labeled or the main thing is I want her to overcome any problems that she might face because of this. Like, you know, I worry because when she throws, you know, a fit or a tantrum, you know, is she going to be not knowing how to handle it or the situation and it happened, and, you know, she's going to be getting older and bigger. Is that going to still continue on? You know, is she going to kick and scratch and pull our hair, and, you know, is that going to continue and her be bigger and us not be able to handle it? So yeah, I just want her, and she was talking about how, you know, maybe getting her into some kind of like a daycare or something that deals with autistic children and can better help her, you know, learn how to adjust to things and deal with things. So so that is great. I'm glad to have that ball rolling. I'm glad to, she's like, you know, it can take a few months before we actually get the diagnosis, which is fine. I mean, I just want her to learn the skills that she needs to learn, you know. I have touched on it before, like some of the symptoms that we experience. One of the very earliest ones is like her like sounds, like anytime there's anything, loud thunder, loud cars going by, fireworks, we can't do fireworks, anything loud, she covers her ears. Anytime there is a lot going on, one example is we were at a friend's house, we were outside, he's like doing something, there's somebody either leaf blowing or cutting grass or something, and then we're all talking. So, you know, the guy doing something and something happening over here, and then us talking, it was just too much for her. And so she's like, can we go in the house? Can we go in the house? Can we go in the house? Anytime she's still in diapers, we've been trying to potty train her for well over a year now. And I've tried different methods and stuff, and it's just, with Journey, it's not there. Like the cues before she has to pee is not there. So she knows the potty, she's been to the potty, she's done that. But if you have her in a pair of underwear and you, like the doctor said, you know, you just have to ask her every like 10 minutes, you have to pee, put her on the potty, you have to pee, put her on the potty, pee, put her, and then when she does pee, reward her. And so where was I going with this? Oh, if she has a diaper change and it's poop, and, you know, going back to Journey eats hair, she's eaten hair forever, like as long as I can remember. She's, you know, it's always like a piece of hair in her hand, and then she'll put it in her mouth, and Journey, what do you have in your mouth? And sometimes she'll show it to you, so other times she'll swallow it before you get to it. It comes out in her poop, and so her poop has hair in it, and so when you wipe, sometimes, you know, TMI, it's like, you know, that little piece of hair is snapping back, or it's just a situation. So she doesn't like that, and so the ears, her hands come up to her ears, you know, it's like, if anything is overwhelming to her, that's what happens. I'm packaging orders, so these are all things that it's fresh on my mind because we discussed it with the doctor. Her sensitivity to touch, her not being able to have tags in her clothes, her not being able to wear jeans, her not liking socks, only certain shoes, only certain textures of clothing. She wants to put our tummies together. She wants to touch my skin. What else? There's just, oh, her not being afraid of any strangers. She doesn't have any stranger danger. She doesn't have any fear as far as like getting hurt or anything. When we were at Myrtle Beach, she just jumped right in the water. I was actually, I wanted to test to see if it's like, if she would jump. I knew she would jump to me, but would she just jump without anybody there? And so she jumped in. I wasn't ready for her. She just jumped in. And so, yeah, she doesn't have any fear. She's constantly getting hurt. She's jumping on things. She's falling off from things. She doesn't understand that she can get hurt. So that kind of scares me a lot. She doesn't, strangers, she'll just like walk, you know, when we were there. And she's like, the doctor's like, okay, I'm going to check your temperature and stuff. And Journey just walks right over. And she's like, normally they're afraid of me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, you know, she'll do whatever you ask her to do. Because, you know, she's not, you know, she doesn't have that. Just, you know, there's just a lot of things. And there's like little things that you're like, once you put all these little things together, you're like, oh, well, this could be, like the lady said, you know, a high functioning autism or OCD, or maybe a combination of both. Journey likes to line things up. I just posted a picture actually on Facebook, and I was down here working, and Journey's trying to play, and as she's trying to play, it's thundering out, and so she was getting mad because she was trying to play and the thunder kept interrupting her playing. And so she was playing. I don't know if it's gonna show up. Okay, she's playing, but right here she had lined up a bunch of seashells. So and you know, this is like a bunch of cat food lined up. There's her. She is actually sorting out the cat food, only selecting those ones. She does that quite a lot. We have piles of little cat foods all over in little bowls. They're separated. One thing I didn't talk about, but is this is a picture of Journey. I was taking a picture of her because she had marker. We went to church. That was on Easter. And she was given a stamp inside of her little goodie bag. And when we got home, she had stamped all over her face. But if you look at the look in her face and her eyes, that is something that she does quite a lot. It's like you're doing something, you could be doing something, or she could be doing something, and all of a sudden she'll just stop and stare off. It's like she stares off into space. Sometimes it could be for, you know, a couple seconds. Sometimes it could be, you know, 30 seconds. It just depends. And, you know, when she's like that, you can talk to her, whatever, but she's still in that zone. That's just something that happens probably 3, 4, 5 times a day. It's just random. And, you know, it's like, I used to always think that she was just really thinking of what she was going to do next. But that's something that she does. There's just so many like little things like that, you know, her lining up things, her, you know, zoning out, her being sensitive to touch, her meltdowns are awful when she melts down. Like if she doesn't want to do something, like she will physically like scratch. She has made like scratch marks on my arms, like welts from her clawing. She will punch, she will hit. She hasn't bit anyone. Oh, no, I take that back. She has bit my husband before at the Dollar Tree. But yeah, so hopefully we can get some answers. The main thing I want out of this is just for her to be able to learn how to cope and how to, you know, deal with these things that she's dealing with. I know autism is just basically, their brains think differently than everybody else's. And so I have to keep reminding myself a lot of times. You can tell her not to do things over and over and over and over and over. She just doesn't like get it. And people that have these children understand where I'm coming from. Like, it's, you know, Journey still has a pacifier. That is something that helps her like calm down. It helps her be, I don't know how to say it. It's like, I don't know, but it helps us. And I know a lot of people frown upon it, about her having a pacifier. She's being 3 years old, you know. We're trying to get rid of it, but at the same time, it's almost like a soothing mechanism, and it not only soothes her, it soothes us, because when she has that, she's calm, in a calm state. Yeah, there's just a lot. And you know, when you go to a doctor and talk about it all, then it kind of like, you're like this and that and this and that. And anyway, I need to package up these orders. I've got a few of them here, and then my new one, I gotta take a picture of that. Yeah, and then I probably start working. No word on Melco. I haven't heard anything. Like nothing. Not a zippo zilch. So, here, Journey. Oh, that's another thing I didn't tell the doctor. I forgot about it. Is that Journey has an awesome memory. Like, she can remember things that I cannot remember. She remembers things that I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And then you look back and it's true. Like her wanting to paint pumpkins. I said, we're going to get pumpkins. Can we get tiny ones and paint them with Alyssa? I'm like, why are you being so specific that you want to paint pumpkins with Alyssa? You know, it was just really weird. And turns out that we had, the year before, it was actually like the day after Halloween, I think it was. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to look back on a vlog, because I forgot I vlogged it. It was now 2 years ago that she painted pumpkins with Alyssa, and I totally forgot that they did that, and so she wanted to do that. When we talked about her birthday, she could tell me where everybody was sitting at her birthday party. She could tell me where the tables were at her birthday party. She just told me a lot of like details about her birthday party, because she thought her birthday party was going to be the same. She's like, am I gonna have a birthday party and I'm gonna have somebody had bought her that Batman car seat. My Batman car seat's here. And she tells you where everybody's like at. You know, it's just really weird. When we talked about going back to the beach, she was like, oh, I don't want them crabs to bite me. Like, what is she talking about, crabs? Like, what? And then I remembered that me and Auntie were sitting there and we were digging like these little crabs out of the sand and showing them to her, and she was afraid they were going to get her, so she was on my lap. And like, she remembers things. It's weird. And she can tell you like, anyway, let me get these packaged up and out the door.
Thanks for watching. Hey, tomorrow. Bye, guys.